Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh. Making proper notes of scriptures and passages and understand, like when I used to just read, like listen to the breakdowns and lessons and stuff. Now I'm just like making notes, like really taking it as a study. And when I started doing that, I think Tahar did something really interested on Revelation chapter 8, I think he did it on, and I took notes, and I was just like, wow, like the amount of knowledge that you can get from actually taking notes is so different than just casually listening. So I would sort of extort or really try and encourage everybody just to like really kind of really study it. Like when people are saying this scripture, or people are talking about this reference, this happened at this time, this historical secular history, I really encourage people to do that, because the amount of insight that you get from that versus casually listening is just night and day. But also, along with that, like when I spent about half an hour doing Revelation, and then going through it. I was at about an hour doing Revelation, and I was so amazed. I wanted to go and do another chapter from Tahar, but you can do too much. Like this is, narrow is the gate and straight is the way. Let me get that scripture. This is Matthew 7:14. Because the straight is the gate and narrow is the way, which leadeth unto life, and there be few there be that find it. So that's to say that, like going really hard is really good, but don't go too hard, because then it's easy to bug out. Then it's easy to, it's easy to get tired out, or even become. There's a little bit of like self-righteousness in it, and we must be humble in it. Like, I just not necessarily take our time, but go on a steady pace, because it isn't at the end of the day, it's not about like, we're not trying to prove anything. Well, we should study to show ourselves approved, but we're not trying to show off. We're not trying to sort of put ourselves in some kind of lucre. We're not trying to compete in the sense. We're just trying to do what we're obliged to do, right? So just do it on a steady, even kill. Like they say, slow and steady wins the race. I'm going to keep it short. And that I want to say shalom.